Hi everyone, welcome to Colouring with Kate. Thank you for joining me today. So I hope you are all doing well and everything is going good. So in this video I'm hoping to share my completed pages for the month of October. So yes, I got 14 pages completed, which is more than I thought I would. So yeah, let's get started. So Kitty says hello, and yeah, let's start with the PDFs first. So the first PDF that I have is this very bright and shiny page. So this is right, I'm going to get this wrong, aren't I? What is it? It's Edwina McNamee, that's it. Okay, I knew it'd come to me, but eventually. So yeah, this is her PDF page that I purchased. I think a set of 5 pages with the theme of bats, because I don't know, I had the urge to colour bats. But anyway, this one was the one I did, and then I've got shiny acrylic background here, background paint, and then I've got some stamped images, which are just some Halloween stamp that I had. So I've got some bats there, pumpkin, cat and things like that, just on the border, just because I thought I wanted to use it. It was just a fun page. And the rest you can see are metallic paints. Yeah, there's alcohol marker, which is pretty much the background, and the grass and the pumpkins. And then I've got this lovely, I think these are the Ghost Colours paints, watercolour paints from Scrim Watercolours in Germany, that I purchased a while ago. But you can also get a similar effect from the Gansai Tambi paints, Opal Colours I think they're called. But yeah, used my silver Spectrum Noir paint pen for silver details. And yeah, there's just my usual, you know, the usual mediums that I use for sparkle, shine. Some Pentel dual metallic hybrid there as well. So yeah, really enjoy doing this page. Really like doing PDFs because I don't have to worry about the other side of the page. So yeah, that's that one. Hope you like it. So it's just a fun one. And then I did another PDF. So this one is a Molly Harrison page, I think. So I think I purchased a couple of hers. This was the second one I purchased. I think I coloured one in September. So this one is just mega cute with the little kittens, and they've got wings and they just look so cute. And then this little cute owl as well. And I think I used Inktense for the background. But yeah, I wanted it to look quite like a mysterious guy, so I put these sort of green, sort of bits of green here, just to make it look like a little bit like the Northern Lights. I wasn't really going for the Northern Lights look, but just the mysterious look. So yeah, then I also put this my gold Spectrum Noir paint pen, just outlining some parts of the tree just because I thought it would look nice. I used my Uniball silver glitter gel pen just for the details inside the wings. Used my Opal colour paints on top of the wings, but coloured with pastel colours first before I put the paint on top. And then yeah, there's just some other metallic paints there, and a Pentel, I think it was a flip marker actually for the border, Spectrum Noir flip marker. But yeah, lots of different mediums as usual. Real fun page to do. It didn't actually take too long to do either because I used Inktense. I think, I'm sure I used Inktense. I keep thinking, did I not? Did I use my Albert Dürer watercolour pencils? But I'm sure I used Inktense for the sky. I must have done. It's terrible. I really need to, I say this all the time and I don't do it. I need to start writing down things one day maybe. And then we have this beautiful book. Excuse me, just having a sip of my hot chocolate. Hannah Basford's Rooms of Wonder, absolutely stunning book. And then I had to do one from here, of course. So the one I did is this one, which is, just bring you in a little bit closer. So this is the chemistry lab page. Of course, it's going to be right up my street because I love this sort of stuff, especially colouring it as well. I really like it. And I added the, I used a stencil for this sort of bubbly background because I just wanted bubbles. I thought it'd just look cool in the background if I had bubbles. And yeah, that's what I did. So bubbles in the background. I think I used Graphitint pencils, watercolour pencils for the background colour. And then the rest is, oh yeah, I used my new metallic pencils by Castle Arts. I used a few of them, quite nice, the colours. I mean, they're not very shiny as metallic pencils, but pencils generally aren't as shiny as the pens. But I like the colours and the shades that you can get, and they do blend rather nicely, so they were a good buy, and I got them on a good prime deal, I think. What else? I wanted to use quite a lot of copper on the you know, the actual bits and bobs that make up the lab equipment. And then yeah, that's it. So it was really fun to do this one. Have to say, it did take me quite a while to do this one, though. It did take quite a long time, but it is rather a detailed page, so I'm not surprised that it took quite long, but I'm quite happy with how it's turned out. I think it looks nice. I'm very fussy these days. I very it just takes me ages to think of what to do on a page because I feel like I'll disappoint myself. But yeah, I am doing excuse me, I am doing another one in here, or another two hopefully, for November. So yep, that's that. Just putting that book down there, grabbing another sip. Okay, my next book is A Million Sea Creatures. I hope I'm not going too slow. If I am, just speed me up a bit. So this is by Lulu Mayo, her latest book, and so I did one in here. I did this one. Quite pleased with how this has come out. It's got this beautiful pale, really subtle pale background. So I used the King Art metallic, is it King Art metallic gel crayons for this background, for these pinky colours, pinky lilac colour, and that's why it's got a slight shimmer. I don't know if you can tell. And then I used on the edges, I used some sort of paste, which I can't remember, Nouveau paste I think it was, and then some glitter on top for the edges. Don't know if you can see the edges there. And then I used loose glitter on some of the parts here, and obviously the loose glitter is beautiful and shiny, but it just went everywhere, as it always does. It always goes everywhere. And then of course metallic paint on the pincers, and then used a few colours for the actual building, you know, coloured pencils. And yeah, it was really fun to do. And yeah, I just enjoyed doing this. It didn't actually take that long because you know, it's not that detailed, but yeah, I do like how it's come out. I am going to do another page in here as a buddy, I think, in November. So I've got a buddy set up. So yeah, we just close that. Okay, so that's that. And then I did a page in Happy Cats Sweet Colours by Angela Gonzalez. So basically this was a book that I'd bought, I think a month ago, I think, or maybe even 2 months ago, and I haven't coloured in it, so I thought it's about time I coloured a page in here. And it's just a quick fun page. I think I completed this in a couple of hours, I think. So yeah, it's this cute little cat on this pumpkin, so it's got a little bit of a Halloween vibe there as well. Of course, metallic paint on the moon. I used my alcohol markers because I barely use my alcohol markers, and when I can, I try to use them to get some, you know, use out of them really. The pumpkin was pencil though, because I just don't think I could pull off a good enough pumpkin with alcohol markers, because I'm not that good with using them, not that experienced with using them. And then I think I put some sort of a overlay glitter on the eyes there that you can see on the little kitty. But yeah, it's just a quick simple one, that, and fun, and just, yeah, wanted to get a page done in there. It is a really cute book. So that's that one. And then I had a buddy colour with the lovely Wendy from Wendy's Colouring here on YouTube. You must check out hers. Hers is absolutely gorgeous. I will include a picture of Wendy's completed page at the end of this video, because I have got a few buddy colours I've done this month, and this is one of them. So I'll put all the buddy pictures at the end of this video. So we did this lovely Halloween page, and this page, I just love it. I like everything about it. I don't mean my colouring, what I mean is actually the page itself. So I love the cat that's there, I really like the church, the fact that there's these two figures here and little ghouls and ghosts coming out here and there, and yeah, it's a really nice picture. So I was really keen on doing this page, and you know, I was even happier that it was done as a buddy page with Wendy. And yeah, you can see that I have added some metallic shimmer paint there in the sky as well. The sky actually took me ages. I think I used light fast pencils for that. This is glaze pen, orange and green, so you can see that it is a little bit shiny. Of course, I've used metallic paints in places. I've used some pearlescent paints for the ghosts. Used some glaze gel pen, black gel pen, for the eyes and the features on the pumpkins. And yeah, it was a real fun page to do. Yeah, I just wanted it to look a little bit creepy. I'm quite pleased with it. I think I've done a fairly good job. And what I really like is, you know, the shininess. I don't know if you can see it, the shininess coming through the windows. So I did colour them with pencil, and then I put some pearlescent paint on top. So yeah, hope you can see all the shimmery goodness on there. So that's that one. So thank you so much for buddying up with me, Wendy. And I know we've got another buddy to do in November. So that's that one. That's the lovely book, Fantasy Season, by, what's it by? It's by Yukiko Odi. Got that from Amazon Japan. Okay, the next one, I did a background. Excuse me, just having another sip there. I did a background of this page on camera, and many of you liked it, and it's just so nice reading your comments, so thank you so much. And I thought I might as well do the background on camera, just so you know, you guys can see how I do my pages. I just go along basically, I don't plan them, and I'd not started this book, so I thought it's about time that I start it. So I did this page, so here it is. And yeah, so you can see that I did all of this bit here, this green light and stuff coming out, and this background bit on camera. So if you are interested, it's on my channel. And so the rest of it, I used watercolour pencils. I think I used the Albert Dürer, and I used the Prismacolor watercolour pencils as well. And then what else? Can't remember actually. That's it really. and that's the finished result. I am quite happy with it. I really like the sort of the dark deep red sort of brownish background, and I think it goes well with the green, but a very colourful page, and I'm quite pleased with how it came out. Yeah, and I added details as well with my, can't help it, but I added details with my gold gel pens and things, and used a bit of gel pen on her trousers, and metallic paint, of course, details on the bottles and the books and things, so obviously have to do that. So yeah, I'm really quite pleased with how it's come out. And so that's that. Now, did any bleed through? I don't think I got any bleed through. Might have been a little bit of shadowing, but no. A little bit of shadowing, but nothing major there. So it was alright. So that was that one. That was the Magical Fairyland or something like that. The latest book anyway, by Eerie. Okay, and then the next one, this was a buddy colour with the lovely Megan from Disney. Hang on, let me get it right. Disney Meg's Colouring. That's it, Disney Meg's Colouring. So she is on Instagram and also on YouTube. And so we did a buddy colour of, where is it? This lovely page. So I will pop a picture of Megan's lovely colouring page, completed page, at the end of this video, along with my other buddy pages. And yeah, this is mine. Hers is gorgeous, and yeah, has turned out quite different actually, which is really nice. I decided to do this weird sky effect as well in the window, because I don't know, it just occurred to me to do it, and it seemed to look quite nice. It actually took me a long time to do that with pencil, and then I used black Sakura Glaze. I use it a lot, the black Sakura Glaze gel pen, for the you know, window pane or whatever it is, window pane or border. And then the stone, I decided to use different, you know, colours of stone. I used my Chameleon fine liner pens for the leaves, because I just wanted to use them basically, because I hadn't used them for a while. Used some, what did I use here? I used some alcohol markers here for the actual bath, and tried to do some blending with them as well, and I think it worked out okay. So I did use alcohol marker for quite a lot of the parts, as you can see, and then used pencil shading on top, which sort of hurried up my page a little bit. And then I put these sort of wallpaper lines in, just because I wanted it to look like that, I think. Yeah, I think it looks alright. My favourite bit is actually the scene through the window that I made, but yeah, it's just a lovely picture. And there's my little cat there. I didn't mean for this water to be that dark, but unfortunately it is. So yeah, right, so that's the lovely buddy colour that I did with Megan, and it's Nice Little Town Halloween in Witchtown by Tatiana Ogima. Okay, next. So this is the sketchbook, Yuyuri's Mouse Adventure of some sort. Again, I'm really bad with titles for these Japanese books, but this one I completed near the beginning. I did actually start this, I think, in September, and it absolutely took me ages to colour this, when I can actually get the page. There we go. So it's this lovely autumn scene. I wanted to do a serious page, you know, where you're very fussy about how things come out and you use the right colours and all the rest of it. So this was one of those pages, and then near the end I thought, right, okay, I want to make this a little bit more magical as well. So I actually can't remember very well now, but I put these little dots down. I can't remember what I used now, but I know I use Pan Pastel for the green here and the sky. I did use Pan Pastel for it. And then I think, actually, yeah, I think I used my Artex acrylic markers for these little different multicoloured dots, just to give it a little magical look, because, you know, thought it worked all right. Yeah, so yeah, quite pleased with that. Also put in the clouds with a white Artex marker. I think it was the Artex marker. Could have been the Posca, but I'm not too sure. And yeah, I mean, the leaves, they actually took forever, and so did the mushrooms. They took ages as well. Oh, and I went for my woodland walk with my husband in the holidays, so in the half term, and it was so fun. I was like, here's some mushrooms, here's some acorns, here's this. I was just like getting excited like a little kid who's never been to a wood before, but it was fun. It was really fun having a walk, you know, in the woods and the river as well, by the river. But yeah, this I am quite pleased with. I think I did a fairly good job. It is rather light though. It looks quite light, and I would have expected, I don't know, maybe there needs to be a little bit of more depth in places, but I don't know. I think it still looks alright. So yeah, that's the Yuyuri mouse autumn page. So yeah, yep, that's that one. Fairly pleased with that one, I must say. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one I did on video, because I don't get much chance to complete a page on video. So this is by Karen E. Myers, The Mystical Lands of Clonadra in Search of Autumn Secrets. And I did this one. So this is a speeded up video on my channel, but I do have a voiceover on it. And there is music in parts, but there's quite a lot of voiceover as well, where I'm explaining what I'm doing. And yeah, I think I used the Distress Crayons Pearlescent set, the Halloween set, for the background, and used all sorts of other mediums like black glazed gel pen here for the birds, and metallic paint and gel pens, and you know, the usual stuff. But yeah, I am quite pleased with this. It's Marble Hill Manor, and I think it came out quite well. I wanted to do a haunted house, and yeah, I'm quite pleased with this. But yeah, on the video you see me using, you know, a fair amount of different mediums and things, so yeah. And so that's that one. Okay, so that's The Mystical Lands of Clonadra. Nearly there. About another 4 books, including this one. So this is Furballs. Oh, zoom it out a little bit. Just have another drink. So this is translated as Furballs, I think. And so the one I did in this one, it's alright. It's not as good as my last picture in this book, but it's okay. So I think I did the background. It was a video as well, which was where I show how I use the Bambino crayons, because I got a request to show on camera how, you know, using it with a blender pen, the Derwent blender pen I used. And then I decided to put these dots on top as well, just to add a little bit more interest, I guess. And I think I did the rest of it off camera. So I'm really pleased with how I did the tablecloth with this sort of blue tartan type colouring. So I'm pleased with that. I like my copper kettle. When I saw the kettle, I thought it has to be a copper kettle. And then I like this bit as well, you know, the icing with the glitter. I hope you can see the glitter shimmering, because it's the Art Spirits Rainbow Dust, absolutely beautiful glitter, multicoloured glitter. So yeah, that's from Etsy, that paint. It's absolutely gorgeous. And then yeah, I mean, the mice are so cute. So I did a couple of them in grey shades, and then a couple of them in brown shades as well. And yeah, I like it. I do like it, but I don't think it's as good as my previous page, which was this one. and that was a September's page. I think that one was just got the edge over this one, but yeah, it's still nice. But yeah, that's all I'm going to say about that one. Okay, next, Matchstick Mouse, a Halloween colouring book. So this is by Morgan O'Brien. Nearly done, so I hope you're still with me. And the one I did in this, I hardly ever do a video where I'm drinking something, but I thought I might as well today. So I did this one, and I'm quite pleased with how this one came out. You can see there's a lot of glitter on the facing page here. It's some of the glitter that's coming off, but I can't even remember what kind of things I used on here, but I know I used some Stickles glitter gel here around the candle. That bit, these little bright sort of shiny parts that you can see are the, what's it called? It's Cosmic Shimmer. It's Cosmic Shimmer something or other. Can't remember, but yeah, it's the Cosmic Shimmer. Oh, I can see it and I know what it looks like, but I can't remember the name. But anyway, it's some sort of a like gel type thing, and yeah, you only get a tiny bit of it, but it has a really nice shine. I used Rebecca's glitter paint again in this background here, and some more glitter paint, gold glitter paint, some more metallic paint there, and then pencil. But yeah, it was a nice simple one to do. There's gel crayon around the outside here, applied with a brush. And yeah, so that one was a quick and easy one. Really did enjoy doing that. I'm just bringing it up closer to the camera so that you can see it better. So that's Matchstick Mouse, and then there was my last buddy colour with Ryu's Artsy Corner. So I hope I've said that right. I will include her page at the end of my video as well. Okay, so thank you for the buddy colour, and hers looked gorgeous as well. So let me show you mine. So mine is this one. So this was a proper Halloween one, and yeah, I used a spiderweb stencil on the background here, as you can see, and I can't remember, I think I used Arteza pencils actually. So yeah, I think I used Arteza pencils, metallic paint of course, and here I did use I used some stamps for the book. Not perfect stamping, as you can see, but it was alright, it was okay. Yeah, I wanted some writing and some sort of images in there, so I think I was quite pleased with including some of these stamped images. And then I also included stamped images here of spiders, as if they're my friends, which they're not, but yeah, I was scared of them. And then I think I've got some glitter gel here on the actual smoky things coming out of the bottle. And then I did put some, I don't know if you can see it, some glossy accents on some parts of the bottle here as well. So yeah, that's that one. It was really fun to do. I really enjoyed this one. Really fun to do. But look at the bleed through, look at that. Yeah, I mean, with her earlier books I've noticed that I didn't get as much bleed through, so I don't know if the paper's changed a little bit, or have I become more heavy-handed. But yeah, I do recall I used quite a lot of mediums on the earlier books, and they didn't have, you know, this issue, but it could be that, or it could be me being heavy-handed, so I'm not 100% sure. But anyway, so that was that one. So next I have a million magical creatures. So yeah, this one was the first one I actually got completed this month, I think. Now this one is okay, it's not fantastic or anything, but I do like it. The bit that I like the most is the roses. So the blue roses that I've done I like the best. I think I've done them quite well. I really like the bluey gold moon that I've done with the metallic paint. I'm not too happy with how I've coloured the monster. I don't think he's come out as well as I wanted him to, but I am happy with, you know, the other little creatures and their colours. I used pastel shades for those, and the background, I think the background's alright. It looks quite nice and sparkly as well, because I think I used some acrylic glitter paint on top. I think underneath it was pan pastel, must have been pan pastel I think that I used, and then I put the acrylic glitter paint on top. Quite good, no bleed through at all on the other side of the page. And that's that really. That's that one. That's the last one that I have for you. So I really do hope you've enjoyed seeing my completed pages for October, and I'm going to include my buddy pages here. And so until next time, take care, happy colouring, bye.